Hello guys, so if you clicked on this thumbnail, it means you have been accepted into Spain to study. So you're a student and you're coming to study in Spain. It's a lovely city. There are so many opportunities for you. Here I'm going to give you some tips that is going to help you to settle well in Spain. So before we begin, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like and share with your friends who you think are also wanting to come to Spain or want to know about Spain. Yeah, so to begin with, housing. Where are you going to sleep? Your room. Here in Spain, it's quite expensive to get an apartment and almost impossible to get a one bedroom with everything inside, like a loft where you have your privacy. Is very difficult to do so you happen to get rooms where you're going to share with other students or families. So these are the options available for you. Now you can find homes on websites like Uni Places, Spot a Home and others. So for these websites, there's an assurance that you pay and you're going to get your room. Yeah, so these are safe sites to get rooms or apartments if you can afford for rent during your stay. So these are the places where you can find them. Another site you can find is Idealista, and this is one of the most popular websites for housing in Spain. But the downside to this is that you might be scammed. So don't pay until you've seen the apartment. So you ask, if I don't pay, how am I going to get a place to sleep? Well, you can rent a hotel, book a hostel for some days, probably 1 week. Yes, it's expensive, but it's way better than paying for something in the long run you're not going to get at all. So just book this for like 3 days or 1 week, and then within this 1 week you can search for the apartment you want. That is if you want to use sites like Idealista, Habitaclia, Fotocasa. So with these sites you can find apartments for cheaper than Uni Places and Spot a Home. Now, what are the prices you can expect? Now, I think there are two price ranges according to me, but if you go to the websites like Uni Places and Spot a Home, they have their prices, so you know what you're going in for. But you should have a budget if you want to stay inside the city between 350 euros to 500 euros, and it could go more than that. But then, to me, I feel if you're paying more than 500 euros, that's a scam, because an apartment outside of town can cost like a 2-bedroom for 600 euros. So if you're paying just 1 bedroom for 500 euros, for me it's expensive. So yeah, those are the ranges if you are going to live inside the city. And this may or may not include your bills. Bills here, we are talking about water, electricity, gas and internet. Every home in Spain has internet, and so it usually comes together. But for water, gas and electricity, the owner might ask you to share. So when the bills comes, then you guys are going to share. So these are the options for you. But for me, I'm going to share my experience here. I lived outside of the city center to save money, so it's a bit stressful, yes, because you would have to take some bus, the commuting hours and everything. But it was good for me on the pocket. So yes, if you think you can't afford living in the city center, considering the prices, you can check out apartments outside of city center, not so far away from your location. Be mindful of that. So outside you can get between 250 euros and up, yes, depending on what you're looking for. So this is my advice to you. If you can handle the little stress of moving or commuting up and down, yes, then you should go for outside the city center to save money. We are students, so we don't have so much money to spend. So that's one thing I want to talk about now. And one thing before I forget is looking for the residents. You have to be mindful of the barrier in Spanish, and I think in English is area you select, because some areas seem to be safer than others, so please do check that out. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the travel card. Now you are in Barcelona, you would have to move around, and now here's the situation. You might not understand the travel card system here in Barcelona. So basically there are more than three, but I'm going to talk about only three. So there are three types of travel card, which is the T casual, T usual, and T joven. Now when we say T casual, you have 10 trips within a long period of time. The card allows you to travel for 10 trips, and this 10 trips means, for instance, if I'm moving from where I am, which is Ripollet, to Barcelona, I have to take a bus and then a train or a metro to my destination. If I use my card in the bus, the first take does not it records instantly, and so when I take the metro for a transit, that does not read. So that's just one trip, and when you're coming back it's the same thing. So that's for the T casual, and it goes for 11 euros and 35 cents. Then we have the T usual. This is the monthly card. It allows you to travel unlimited throughout the month for 30 days, and so yeah, you can go everywhere you want every day, and you just pay 40 euro for that. Then we have the T joven. Now I recommend T joven to everyone, yes, because, well, basically it's made for people below the age of 25 years, but just try, maybe it will work for you even if you're about that. Yeah, so it works for those if you're under 25 years old. You can apply for T joven. You can buy from the machine stand, yeah, vending machines. You buy it, and this allows you to travel for 3 months unlimited. So this is like a big save for you. You know, sometimes when I came here I didn't know this, so I was always buying the T casual, which was formerly the T10, yeah, or I was buying the T usual, which was T mess at the time. It's been changed, you know, and then it costs so much, yes. So to save you, I would advise that you go for T joven, which is for the young jovens, and so yeah, that's going to save you a lot of money. So that's it for the travel card. The next thing, okay, so the next thing, which is quite related to your renting, yes. Now if you rent an apartment, there's something called Padrón and Padronamiento. This means you are being registered into the town as a resident, and it is very important for you to get this. This helps you so many ways, in so many ways. I can't stress this enough. You will have to register and get your Padrón. Please ask your landlord, if I rent, are you going to give me a Padrón? Because most people do not want to give out Padrón. And you understand me, without the Padrón you can't get your residence card. Without the Padrón you can't even get your hospital card if you want to apply. So the Padrón is very, very important. So immediately you rent, make sure you ask, are you going to give me Padrón? And now with this Padrón you can apply hospital card for the hospital card. As I said earlier on, just go to any ambulatorio, that's what we call it, but I think it's like a clinic or a first aid clinic around you, the closest hospital around you. They are usually tiny. You can say CAP or ambulatorio. Just go there with your Padrón and your passport. Go there and tell them you want to register for the hospital card. You don't know what can happen to you while you're here, especially if you're from Africa. Yes, with the Europeans, I think you have the Euro card, health card, so that covers you. But if you are from Africa or outside of Europe, like Asia, America, then you really do need this. So yes, you go to the ambulatorio and tell them you want to apply for the hospital card. They will take your details and ask for your Padrón. So that is why you need a Padrón, to get this. And you will need this same Padrón to apply for your TA, the Tarjeta de Identificación Extranjería. Yeah, so your TA, which shows you're a foreigner, obviously. Yeah, so you will need that. So please take note of that. Now, you're in Spain. What good thing is it that you can speak Spanish? It's amazing. If you can speak Spanish, kudos to you. If you can't speak, and maybe you can't afford Spanish lessons, which happens to be quite expensive, well, I'm here to tell you, there are free Spanish lessons available. Totally free. The most you're going to pay might be 10 euros for a 3-month course. So this is what you have to do. Locate the Ayuntamiento, which is the city council office where you live. Locate that place, find it. You can just put it in your Google Maps, Ayuntamiento, and search. You'll find it. Go there. Tell them you want to register for this free Spanish lessons, and they will take you through all the process. And I think the most advisable thing I'll give to you is go early, because the places fill up so quickly. So you need to move fast. Even if you go and it's full, just register. When someone drops out, they're going to invite you to come. So yes, there are free lessons. You don't have to pay for them. And if you want to learn Catalan, well, you can do that as well. Yes, so that is one tip for you. You want to learn Spanish, and this will help you integrate and make your stay here in Spain enjoyable. Now, another very important advice I'm going to give to you, or tip, is join expat groups on Facebook. It's been amazing for me, trust me. It's like when you're in doubt, you just ask. They're going to answer, because these groups are made up of people who are experienced. You know, they live in the system, they understand what's going on, they've been faced with what you're facing now, and so can give you advice. Not the perfect, but it's going to lead you the way. So yes, please, we have Barcelona expat jobs in Barcelona. Just type Barcelona expat. There are several communities. Join them, and there are so many information to help you. Yes, so please do join an expat group on Facebook. Now, to end this video, I want to tell you, if you are in need of help, you are lost, you want to find information, and you see a Spaniard, that is someone who lives in Spain, who doesn't speak English, obviously, most of them don't speak English. And it will be advisable to try first in Spanish, and then maybe they may make an attempt to help you. You don't want to go straight to the person and say, hello, can you help me? No, please. So just learn your basic Spanish phrases. They are going to save you from hell, trust me. Just go, hola, ¿me puedes ayudar? You get it? So, hola, quiero ir ahí. So there are so many Spanish videos on YouTube. Just check it out. Your simple phrases for conversation, for asking for directions. Yes, because with Spain, they appreciate it when you make an effort to speak Spanish, and then they want to help you. If you don't do that, they might know what you're asking for, but tell you they don't know. So yes, please learn your basic Spanish, and I believe this, and I hope this information is going to help you enjoy your stay. If you have any question, please feel free to write in the comment section below. Share your thoughts. What are other tips you have for other students? If you're already in Spain and you know what's up in Spain, yeah, share with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Until next time, bye.